Good evening guys. How are we all doing? I'm just seeing if my phone is in the right place. Can you guys see me okay? I'm sure you can. You can see me okay, right? Okay, so today's live is all about sales training. So my name is Natasha Pearson and I work really closely with Kate on this whole affiliate program, and I'm here to help support you guys and give you some advice and training and really help you get your sales to the next level. So I'm going to come in here and offer tips, tricks, particularly with sales, because every time that I ask, the thing that comes up a lot is hold up. The thing that every time I ask, the thing that comes up a lot is, can we have sales training? Can we have sales training? Can we have sales training? So this is going to be a good one for you. I think so. Anyway, so who's here? Hi, Tina. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Amber. Hi, Lisa. How you guys doing? Let me know. Come and say hi if you are here watching live, and come and say hi if you're watching on replay as well. Okay, so the first thing, hey Carrie Ann, the first thing when it comes to sales is mindset, is money mindset. And I think this is why so many people have problem with sales in the first place, is the first block in all of it, and that is 1,000,000%. Hi Melanie, it's 1,000,000% money mindset, and you need to get out of people's bank accounts. You need to stop guessing how much people earn. You need to stop guessing what is too much for people, because quite honestly, you are potentially ruining your customer's experience by having this feeling of, oh my gosh, like, I shouldn't be taking money from you, it's too much, I'm asking for too much, when actually you don't know how much they're willing to spend and you have no idea what's in their bank. And trust me, take it from someone who many years ago worked in a bank. And you will never ever guess, visually looking at people, you will never guess who was rolling in it, like buckets and buckets of money. And actually, funny enough, people who looked like they had buckets of money didn't have anything. So never guess. And the other thing that I would say is, it's so important for you to make sure that your customer is having a good time. Your customer is having a really good experience. That's your biggest job, is really create content and make sure your customer is well looked after and really having a good experience with Herbs on the Hill and with you personally. And if you are too stiff in worrying about how much everything is, worrying about if they're actually going to, afford it, it's not your job to worry about whether they can afford it. If they couldn't afford it, they wouldn't be having the conversation with you in the first place. And if they can't afford it, they might come back to you when they can afford it. So I really wouldn't, you have to find a way to let that go, because you can really ruin a customer experience. Take yourself, I just want to do a little exercise now. Take yourself to a time where you've bought something you've really, have you gone to somewhere like Debenhams, House of Fraser, any shop, think of a shop, and you've maybe bought a whole load of makeup, a whole load of body care, a whole load of skincare, maybe you bought some new clothes, maybe you bought new shoes and a handbag, maybe you bought a holiday, maybe you bought a car. Take yourself back, like drop me some hearts if you've gone back to a place where you've bought something along those lines, something that you just absolutely loved, you're so glad you had it. Like, just throw me some hearts if you're there. Whatever it may be. It could be stationery, we all love stationery. And you may or may have not spent more than had you been sitting down with your notepad and pen and working out your finances, for instance. You probably spent more than maybe what you should have. Like, drop me some hearts if that you can relate to that. But even though you spent more than what you should have, you're still not sorry, because you just had a really good time. You're so in love with these products, or the car, or the holiday, or these new clothes that make you feel amazing, or stationery so you can there's nothing better than a brand new notepad, is there? Like, you just feel like your business is all brand new with a brand new notepad. So what was that on boots? Time I spend money on myself, Fairfax and favourite boots. Yeah, so, and you loved that experience, right? You really enjoyed that experience. I know there's been times where I've bought like skincare online and things like that, and it's arrived in like a really beautiful box, and you open the box and it smells nice and like it's really luxurious, and I just really, really enjoyed it. And I'm not sorry I spent that money for it either. Like, just not sorry. Like, and it was just, I'm happy, I'm excited with my purchase, Now, had I been in a situation, I have actually been in situations where, and again, drop me some hearts if you've been in a situation or something similar, where you've been excited about buying something, you've wanted to buy something, but the person who's serving you isn't giving you good customer service, and it just completely destroys your experience. So I'll give you an example. In fact, the 2 times that I can think of, there's loads that I can think of, but 2 times just so happens to be Curry's store. The first time was when I actually can't remember how young Danny was. He was like 5, and I wanted to buy him an iPad mini. I can more than afford to buy him an iPad mini. He wanted an iPad mini, and I wanted to get him an iPad mini. So we're all in agreement, the iPad mini is happening. And as I was being served, the person who was serving me was like second guessing and having an opinion on how much. No, don't shut the door. The Wi-Fi is going to cut out. I swear to God. Children. Yeah, so the person that was serving me, like, can't have the door shut because it would literally kill the Wi-Fi. But the person that was serving me had an opinion on me buying an iPad. It was an iPad mini, by the way, but me buying an iPad for a 5-year-old. I'm sure he was 5. He was turning 5. And it completely ruined my experience. And he also had an opinion that it was too much to spend on a 5-year-old. And I was just like, how do you... At the time, this is what... Danny's 11 now, so that will tell you how many years was going back. But I was doing really well, especially for my age, doing really, really well. Financially, I might not have looked old enough to be earning that much money, but I was. And I really did not appreciate him being in my bank account, thinking that I couldn't afford it, thinking that he shouldn't have it at that age. So you could potentially, even though the mindset issue, the money mindset issue is sitting with you, like you're worried that, oh, it's too expensive, you could end up offending or putting off a customer by coming across almost apologetic about a price. Like, you have to really, like, shoulders back, head held high, smile on your face, completely unapologetically tell them about all the product. Like, make them a bundle of products of Herbs on the Hill with all their, everything that you know the product's going to help, all their, if they've got headaches and aches and pains and they struggle sleeping, create a bundle. And if that bundle is like £250, then it's £250, and you say that with a smile on your face, because they might be feeling on the other end, oh my God, £250, and I've got all these products that's going to make me feel amazing, and they're already visualizing themselves smelling it, feeling it, going on their own journey. And you could potentially ruin that for them if you start being a little bit on the apologetic side. So the first thing I would say is definitely take yourself out of people's bank accounts and, you know, stop worrying about what they can and can't afford. People actually enjoy spending. There seems to be like this stigma, or, you know, a salesperson, it's a bit icky and they're out for themselves and it's all for what they want. Have I frozen? Oh, hold on, let me see if my Wi-Fi, am I on my Wi-Fi? Oh, I'm currently offline. Your internet connection's been restored. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm back. Oh, not for me. No, you're fine now. Okay, I've just jumped off my Wi-Fi. I've gone on to my 4G. And even with the door shut then, my 4G is a bit wobbly. So yeah, so number one thing is mindset. And know that people actually enjoy spending money. Oh, frozen now. You're back. Okay, cool. They enjoy spending money. So make sure that you enjoy making it enjoyable for them. So first of all, number one is mindset. So just write that down and take yourself, if you ever feel a little bit uncomfortable, take yourself to a point where you enjoyed shopping and you didn't want no one ruining that for you, and get on their wavelength of, we're going to have fun shopping. Like, it's like we're having a shopping day, girly day together. And it will, was that because, yeah, I bet it was, Amber. So that's it. Number one, mindset, money mindset. Number two is visibility. I have seen, not necessarily in this group, but I do training in all different areas. And I've seen people say, I'm not getting any sales. So I look over at their profile, look on their Facebook profile, I look on their Instagram, I look on their TikTok, and I'm like, you're not getting any sales because you're not visible. Like, no one knows you're selling. So you need to be visible. And this is where you start creating content. And this is where, you know, I swear, everyone that's in the Fearless Female Network, my coaching business, Lauren, you're part of that. You're going to laugh because you know what I'm about to say. But TikTok is where it's at the moment. You can really grow a network very, 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 very fast on TikTok right now. You've got about an 18-month window before it will get a little bit harder. So you can grow a network on Facebook right now. But back in 2014 to 2016, there was like this golden era where you could grow your network on Facebook very fast. Very, very fast. The way the algorithm worked, really fast. Then there was a golden era on Instagram where you could grow your network really, really fast on Instagram. Now it's TikTok. So it's a lot slower to build it on Facebook, but still very much possible. A lot slower on Instagram, but still very much possible. And I still definitely recommend that you do both of them. But TikTok, if you want to be able to really grow a massive, wide audience really quick, then TikTok is where it's at. And what you really want to do is so you need to get to 1,000 followers first, which if you keep making TikToks consistently, I'm saying like run for it, make 4 to 6 a day. Sounds like a lot, but it'll be worth it just to get those 1,000 followers. Then you can have a link in your bio. I recommend getting Linktree, so you can then have, like, it depends. Some of us has multiple businesses going on, lots of different things. So the Linktree would be great for you to have all your different businesses there. If Herbs on the Hill is like your exclusive business and this is your exclusive income, then still have a Linktree, but I would have like all the products that you're making content on at the time. So say you're making content on the mist. I love the chamomile, geranium and lavender mist. Like, Kate, do we have that in an oil? Because I literally want to just, like, I love the cream, but I want it in an oil. Just, and if we have it, let me know where it is and I need it. And if we haven't, can you make it? But I love the mist. It's probably my all-time favourite product. So I would have in the link tree like the mist at the top, and then I love the Phoenix, especially when it's time of the month. Oh my god, insane. So, oh my god, time of the month package, right? You need your Phoenix for your belly. And Kate might be like, what's she on about? This isn't how it works, but it works for me, so let's go with it. But you need the Phoenix for like any tummy pains. Then you need the little pot of magic for like headaches and things like that. And then obviously your spritzy sprue to help keep you calm and chilled. Oh, and the peppermint and lavender oil. Get out the shower and cover yourself in that oil. Oh, so freaking good. Anyway, I'm going off track. But the point is, like, you could make, like, on your link tree, you can literally have the link to all these products, making sure it goes back to your website, obviously. And then on there is like, become an affiliate with Herbs on the Hill. And then you put your referral link to become an affiliate on that link tree as well. And then you're pumping out all these TikToks and they can click on the link, the link tree link, and it's all there. It's all there. So that's a great way to get visible right now. But also think about who your target audience actually is and what kind of content would they like to see. So, you know, say you want to, say it's particularly women, maybe women with fibromyalgia or women who does struggle with like pains on time of the month and all of that. Maybe a few memes, you know, make it a little bit light-hearted. Maybe a few funny memes, like it's not funny, but it's funny because it's true type funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, roughly. Maybe some positive quotes, maybe some uplifting quotes, like on how we can help them feel better and look more positive towards things, you know? So think who your target audience is and what kind of content will they like. And then you want to make sure that this kind of content is encouraging engagement. This is where it really makes a difference. You want to encourage engagement because that's when you start forming the community. That's when you start really building up know, like, and trust. Like people who want to comment on your post, people who want to interact on your post, then you reply to those comments. So just to run through, first of all, oh no, don't say where have I gone. I'm still here. First of all is mindset. Second of all is visibility. Third of all is engagement. Really, really important that you have that engagement. Then the fourth one is to sell. This is again going back to the mindset thing, but to actually sell, ask for the sale. You have to do content where you're actually asking for the sale. You're letting people know you are actually selling these products, and in the inbox, you know, there's so many ways that you can actually get the sale in a real soft and gentle way. You don't have to be like this ruthless, hardcore, come buy from me now. You could literally send the link and say, here's the link for a little bit more information if you want to have a bit of a read, but they buy anyway. So that way you're sending the link. You can also say, you know, we get, I can't remember, Kate, tell me what it is. If you spend a certain amount, you get free shipping, right? Is that right? I can't remember what it was. But you can say that. You can say, you know, spend XYZ and you get free shipping. So again, you're like assuming the sale. And this is the other thing that you need to do is when you're talking to someone, choose your language as if they've said £50. Thank you very much, Lauren. Thank you, Kate. £50, £50. Everyone else knows. I literally just sent my link and I'm like, go shop. But I do also know how people feel about, you know, oh, do I send them the link and stuff like that. So if you say it's free shipping, then you're assuming this out. Assume they've said, yes, I'm buying. And just think how would you actually speak to them if they said to you straight away, just to let you know, Tasha, just to let you know, Tasha, I'm buying. So whatever you say from me to me from now on, just know I'm buying. Just assume for a second that they tell you that from the very start of the conversation. Your conversation with them would then be very different. You would be like, okay, cool. So it's free shipping when you spend £50. You get it in a couple of days. It's actually really, really quick delivery. You're absolutely going to love the product. Like your conversation will be different because you know the sale's there. You assume the sale, you know the sale's there. That's the language you need to be using throughout this whole thing anyway. Just assume the sale. And they will buy. Even the ones who don't necessarily buy straight away, they will buy. They might not buy straight away because maybe they're waiting for payday or whatever, but they will buy 100%. Maybe it is a case that they do want to spend more and that's why they have to wait till payday. So make sure you're actually selling. You're asking for the sale. You're sending the link on. You're actually getting the sale in. Like I said at the beginning, people want to shop. They love to shop. If we didn't love to shop, Amazon would be in trouble right now. Harrods wouldn't be still standing. But people absolutely love to shop. So don't ever feel like passing the link to someone is an icky thing. It's not. Make it enjoyable for them. And last but not least for this live, and I'm going to come in and do quite a few regular lives as well. So where I'll go into more detail with these things that I've covered. We'll dive in a bit deeper with like content that you can create that would encourage engagement and things like that. I had a really funny noise then. I thought Rocky was tinkling on my floor. I was like, is he for real? He doesn't normally do that. In fact, he never does that, but it sounded like it. And I was like, not on my live. But he's not, he's sleeping under my chair, so I don't know what that noise was. Anyway, last but not least is track and analyze. It's so important that you always track what you are doing that's giving you results. So if you've created content that has generated a high level of engagement, go back and look at that content. What did you do? What time did you post it? Did you tag any other accounts? Was the lighting better? Break it all down. If you got a big sale, a really large sale, what did you do? Break it down. It's so important that you track and analyze. Track it to what day did you post? What time did you post? It's so important that you do that because when you do track and analyze, you can repeat it. Rocky loves to follow you, I know. All you normally hear on my lives is everywhere you go. Be mega intentional with the content that you're creating. Be mega intentional with the customer journey that you are creating for your customers. So first of all, make sure that your own mindset's right. Be super intentional with that. Know that you deserve it. You deserve the income. You deserve success. You deserve to win. And you deserve the commission that you get by providing a great customer service and helping other people with products that they're going to love, enjoy, and actually really help them. These aren't just like, cosmetics for fanciness. They actually do. They do something. So know that you are being paid well for that. So mindset, 100%. And then be super deliberate in being visible. Like turn up all the time. Turn up every day. Turn up 5 times a day. Grant Cardone, so this is for the red personalities in this group, and if you guys don't know what I mean by red personalities, let me touch upon that very, very quickly. Ultimately, a red personality is like, show me the money, where's the money I want to earn? I'm probably a red personality, I'm not going to lie. Then you've got the yellow personalities that are like, they just want to love everyone, that they probably do everything for free. But they can be hugely successful because they want to love on everybody. And then you got the blue personalities that are like, where's the party at? And the green personalities just wants to know you'll know you're a green personality if you've studied the website and all the ingredients in the products and you've got spreadsheets and everything. You're a green personality. So there's so many different personalities, but you want to make sure, love the personality. Yeah. You want to make sure that you are showing up. So Grant Cardone's, the red personalities will appreciate this. Grant Cardone basically says, be obsessed or be average. So many people are scared about overposting and annoying their friends. Like, do you know what? You could post 10 times on your profile every single day, 20 times on your profile every single day, and I can guarantee you most people would have only seen you once that day, because people are online different times a day. So just because you think, oh my god, I've posted 20 times a day, oh, I must be really bothering my friends. No, because they're not on it that much. Like, we're on it a lot because we're social media content creators, social media marketers is what we do. But most people aren't on it that much. And if it really bothers them that much, they can unfollow you. And if they unfollow you, then they were never going to buy from you anyway. Like, doesn't really matter. So, Lauren Hayes just spat my tea out. What did Lauren say? I'm a mix of... Why are you a mix of brown, Lauren? How did you work that out? How did you work that out? Where did you get brown from? Oh my god. You're not brown. You're actually quite yellow and green, I would say. You're a mix of yellow and green. What's yellow and green? Why do I feel really dumb asking that? Is that brown? That's not brown, is it? That's not brown. What's yellow and green? I feel like I should know that. Anyway, we're going right off track here. But yeah, just show up unapologetically. You can make a lot of money here. Go for it. Like, absolutely go for it. And do you know what I do love is there's Lime. What I do love is, I know there's a lot of you that are in different companies doing other things, has multiple businesses on the go, you know. And what I love about this is the fact that it does just slide right in next to anything that you're doing. So just show up in your stories, show up on TikTok like a gazillion times a day, show up on your Facebook, show up in your group, show up all the time. And you will find that you will get results. But make sure when you show up, don't just spam. Definitely don't put links on your wall. I mean, it needs to be a particular special moment for you to put a link on the wall. But if you put links on your wall, Facebook's not going to like it, and you won't get seen. Your content won't be pushed out as much. So don't put links on your wall, but do have a call to action in your content, like come drop me a message or find out more information or something like that. And that's on Facebook, but like with TikTok, you can put the link in your bio. You can put a link in your bio on your Facebook profile, in your description. You know, you've got that just below your profile picture. You've got like, I don't know, about 180 characters where you can say something sassy or something cool. You can actually put a link in there. You won't be able to click on it on your own profile, but everyone else will see it as an actual highlighted link that is a clickable link. And it took me months to work that out. I kept messaging everyone who had a highlighted link. I was like, how come yours is highlighted and clickable and mine's not? Because I couldn't click on my own link. But it turns out I couldn't click on my own link because you can't click on your own one. And it wasn't until I went in my other profile and then went back. I was like, oh yeah, it's just because it's my profile. But so yeah, you can put your like Linktree link or whatever. If you set up a Linktree, I would recommend going to 123reg and getting a domain name. So I've got like natashapearson.co.uk. That looks better than Linktree/Natasha Pearson. And then you can just go to the control panel on 123reg where you buy the domain name and attach it, go to web forwarding, and then it'll ask you for like, it'll have a little box. That's where you put your Linktree link in, and then you've attached the domain name. It's really, really, really simple. So yeah, that is about it for tonight. I don't want to overwhelm you with loads of content and information, but like I said, be deliberate. Make sure that, you know, if you are posting 20 pieces of content a day, then it's deliberate rather than just spamming links and things. Like, spamming a link is just really half-assed. It really is. Don't do it. Actually, like, again, you need to put your customers on a journey right from the moment they see your first bit of content. Make them feel inspired to use the product. Make them feel excited about also having that product. So yeah, make the effort. It's really cool. It's worth it. How much is it? Like, if you've never shopped from 123 Reg, if you've never shopped from it before, you can literally get most links. It's like 79p. But what it does, it's a little bit cheeky. 79p, it will tell you. So you type in the box what you want, say ambergoddard.com or .co.uk. And then it will say 79p, special offer because you're a brand new customer. Takes you to the till. It tries to add on a website. It tries to add on all these things. Take them off. Just click remove. And then it will try and charge you for 2 years for the link. You need to tap on the drop down box, put it back to 1 year, and you got your 79p. Like 79p, and you just look a little bit more professional. In fact, you look a lot more professional. So yeah, it's well worth doing. Anyways, have a good evening, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on the live. And yeah, I'll come in again to go into a bit more detail about creating content and being visible. And then I'll do another one about creating content for engagement. And then I'll dive in a little bit deeper about actually like closing the sale, you know, really that sales process. So yeah, but hopefully that this will give you a good start and a good gist of where to go with it. Anyways, have a good night, guys, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.